Isa ang bundle sa easiest ways para ma-increase yung average order value mo without spending more sa ads. Instead na i-convince mo pa yung customer na bumili ng isa pang product, i-present mo siya as one thoughtful offer. Parang kit, set, or bundle na sobrang logical lang na kunin. Pero ito yung problem. Pag nagsimula ka ng mag-bundle ng product sa Shopify, mabilis magugulo yung inventory mo. Magkakaroon ka ng overselling, biglang mawawala yung best-selling items, and minsan nakakabay yung customers ng bundle na may out-of-stock product. So instead na simple upsell lang sana, naging support headache pa siya. Sa video na to, i-breakdown natin kung paano gumawa ng bundle sa Shopify, including mix and match bundles, without destroying yung inventory accuracy. What's going on everyone? My name is Eric, and dito sa Ecom Mastery, ang focus namin ay tulungan kayong gamitin yung Shopify features the right way, hindi lang kung ano yung mukhang maganda. By the end of this video, maintindihan nyo yung different types of bundles, kung ano yung kaya at hindi kaya ng native bundles app ng Shopify. Kailan kayo need ng third-party app, paano talaga nagbe-behave yung inventory behind the scenes, and paano i-avoid yung most common bundle mistake. Bakit sobrang effective ng bundles? Gumagana ang bundles kasi binabago nila yung way na mag-isip ang customers. Instead na, gusto ko ba itong isang item? Nagiging worth it ba itong set? From a business standpoint, nakakatulong ang bundles para ma-increase yung average order value, ma-move yung mga slow-moving products, ma-introduce yung customers sa new items, and mabawasan yung decision fatigue. Yung mix and match bundles, inaangat pa nila to sa next level. Parang feeling ng customers, gumagawa sila ng custom set. Kahit ikaw pa rin yung nag-guide ng structure behind the scenes. Clear yung upside dito. Pero yung challenge talaga is inventory. The three main types of Shopify bundles. Now, bago tayo mag-touch ng apps or settings, kailangan muna nating maintindihan yung bundle types na supported ng Shopify. Fixed bundles. Yung fixed bundles are pre-built sets ng specific products. For example, candle plus bath bomb plus soap, shampoo plus conditioner, or camera plus lens plus case. Hindi pinipili ng customer yung items, binibili nila yung bundle as is. Ito yung pinaka-easy i-manage kasi hindi nagbabago yung components. Predictable yung inventory math kasi alam mo exactly kung anong stock yung kailangan. Multi-pack bundles. Yung multi-packs are bundles ng same product. Examples, buy 2, get 1 free, 3-pack ng socks, or 5-pack ng supplements. Ideal to kapag gusto mong i-increase yung unit volume, mag-offer ng bulk discounts, or i-encourage yung repeat usage. Madali rin siyang i-handle ng Shopify kasi quantity calculation lang siya na nakatay sa isang SKU. Mix and match bundles. Ito yung type ng bundles na pinipili ng customers yung items from a group. Examples, pick any 3 items, build your own kit, or choose 4 flavors. Dito nagiging mas powerful pero mas complicated din. Kasi bawat customer, iba-iba yung combination na pipiliin. So kailangan mag-update yung inventory across multiple SKUs dynamically. And yung Shopify, hindi niya natively sinusuportahan yung ganitong logic without help. Using Shopify's native bundles app. So Shopify has free native app na tinatawag na Shopify Bundles. Solid siya as long as pasok ka sa limitations niya. What the Shopify Bundles app does, yung native app supports fixed bundles, multi-packs, automatic inventory deduction, and smooth integration sa Shopify checkout. Kapag may nabentang bundle, automatic na nagde-deduct si Shopify ng inventory mula sa individual component product. So kapag naubos yung isang item, automatically magiging unavailable na rin yung bundle. And this is exactly what you want for simple setups. How to create a bundle with Shopify Bundles. So ganito yung process. First, i-click nyo yung link sa description below para makapagsimula sa Shopify. Pag kinlik nyo yung link na yan, dadalhin kayo niyan sa page na to kung saan pwede kayong mag-start ng free 3-day trial. After that, $1 per month lang siya for your first 3 months. So gamitin nyo yung link sa description para makapagsimula sa Shopify, so pwede nyo ring i-follow along. All you need to get started is email address lang. So gawin na natin ito ngayon. After nyo ilagay yung email address nyo, lagyan nyo rin ng password, then i-click nyo yung create Shopify account. Now, if gusto nyo, pwede nyo nang ilagay yung payment information nyo. Hindi pa kayo matcha-charge until matapos yung 3 days. And after that, $1 per month lang siya for your first 3 months. For now, i-skip ko muna itong setup na to. And i-skip ko rin yung customized setup. Pero kung first time nyo mag-create ng Shopify store, I highly recommend na i-follow nyo yung step na to. Now, nasa Shopify dashboard na tayo. So next, kailangan natin i-install yung Shopify Bundles app from the App Store. So i-type lang natin Shopify Bundles. And there we go. May free plan na available. I-click lang natin yan. Now, makikita natin dito na Shopify yung developer. So, alam natin na official Shopify Bundles app to. So, i-click natin yung install. And after that, ibabalik tayo nito sa dashboard dito. Next, i-click natin yung create bundle. Then, i-add lang natin yung products at required quantities. Magsiset tayo ng bundle price. Usually, may small discount. And then, i-publish na lang yung bundle. Automatically, si Shopify magka-calculate ng availability based sa lowest stock component. So, kapag nakabenta ka ng isang bundle, instantly mag-update yung inventory. Limitations na kailangang malaman mo. Yung native app, hindi niya supported yung customer selected items, dynamic mix and match logic, tiered bundle discounts, or per item selection rules. So kung kailangan ng customers na sila yung pipili ng items, kailangan mo ng third-party app. Creating mix and match bundles without third-party app. Para sa mix and match bundles, si Shopify ay umaasa sa app developers para i-handle yung logic. One popular option is Fast Bundle, though may iba pang apps na similar ang functionality. These apps basically sit on top of Shopify and sila na yung nagmamanage ng selection at inventory math para sa inyo. Another fantastic option is Atlas AI. Not only do you get more advanced bundling options, pero with Atlas AI, gagawan ka rin niya ng e-commerce optimized store. So kung i-click nyo yung link sa description below, pwede na kayong mag-start with Atlas AI. May 5-day free trial sila, so pwede nyo siyang i-try out. Tignan nyo kung gusto nyo yung design na ginagawa niya para sa store nyo, i-try nyo yung bundling features, and then mag-decide kayo within that 5-day window. How to mix and match apps that actually work. So behind the scenes, gumagawa yung mga apps ng bundle container. Ina-allow nila yung customer selection via widget. Tina-track nila kung anong SKUs yung pinili, then nagde-deduct ng inventory from each selected product. Sinesecure din nila na hindi makaka-check out kung kulang ang inventory. Important part dito is yung inventory still lives at the SKU level, not sa bundle level. Step by step, setting up a mix and match bundle. So gamit yung Atlas AI or similar app, ganito yung flow. Install yung app at i-connect sa store mo, piliin yung mix and match bundle type, then i-define kung ilang items yung required na piliin. Piliin yung eligible products or collections. I-set yung discount rules, flat, percentage, or tiered. I-customize yung bundle widget, then i-test muna yung flow bago i-push. Once live na, makikipag-interact yung customer sa widget. Pipili sila ng items and makaka-check out sila normally. Yung inventory, automatic na nade-deduct per selected SKU, hindi sa bundle mismo. How inventory really behaves with bundles. So dito nagkakagulo yung most stores. Bundles don't recreate separate inventory unless intentionally mo siyang dinedesign ng ganon. Instead, ganito talaga yung nangyayari. Yung inventory, always nade-deduct siya from the product component. Kapag na out of stock yung isang component, automatic na magiging unavailable yung bundle. So pwedeng ma-disable yung bundles kahit yung best-selling items unexpectedly. Normal behavior to, hindi siya bug. Common inventory pitfalls. So ito yung mga mistakes na dapat i-avoid. Hinahayaan na yung mga bestsellers ang mag-dominate sa bundles. Hindi nagsaset ng selection limits para sa popular items. Nakalimutan na shared stock pala yung bundles at single items or ina-assume na automatic na nagre-reserve ng inventory ang bundles. Hindi nila ginagawa yon unless i-design mo talaga for it. Smart inventory strategies for bundles. I-limit yung item selection. Kapag may isang product na popular, mag-set ka ng cap kung ilang beses siya pwedeng ma-select per bundle. For example, max 1 lavender candle per bundle. Walang duplicate premium items. Para mas spread out yung inventory mo evenly. I-monitor yung bestseller component. Kapag yung isang product mabilis mabenta, both solo and inside bundles, kailangan mong mag-increase ng reorder quantities. I-separate yung bundle-only products, pwede ring mag-temporary removal from bundles kung needed. And pwede ka rin mag-consider ng dedicated bundle inventory. Now, para to sa more advanced stores. Pero may ibang stores na gumagawa ng separate SKUs for bundle components or bundle-only product variants. Medyo mas complex siya, pero nagbibigay siya ng full control kapag nag-scale ka na. Here's a real-world example. Sabihin natin nagsisell ka ng candles and bath product. Gumawa ka ng build-your-own spa kit. Pwede kang pumili ng 3 items with at 15% discount. Gustong-gusto to ng mga customers. Pero yung lavender candles, twice as fast mabenta compared yung ibang scents. Soon, every bundle may lavender and lagi siyang nauubusan ng stock. So, yung fix mo, ililimit mo yung lavender candles to 1 per bundle. I-increase mo yung lavender inventory. Pwede ka rin mag-add ng limited availability note. So, kahit ganon, strong pa rin yung sales and mas predictable yung inventory. Best practices para sa high-converting bundles. Keep bundles simple. Limit options para hindi overwhelming. Clear ipakita yung savings, i-refresh yung bundles seasonally, and i-test regularly yung performance ng bundles. Dapat yung bundles feel curated, hindi complicated. So, isa sa mga best tools ang bundles na binibigay ni Shopify para ma-increase yung order value at ma-improve yung shopping experience. Basta maayos mo silang na-setup, yung Shopify's native bundles app, perfect siya for fixed and multi-pack offers with clean inventory tracking. For mix and match bundles, yung third-party apps ang nag-handle ng complexity as long as nire-respect mo yung inventory limit at thoughtful yung design mo. Kapag maayos mong na-plan yung bundles, malinaw mong nako-communicate yung value at closely mong ninomonitor yung stock. Nagiging growth lever ang bundles, hindi headache. So, kung gusto nyong mag-start with Shopify or Atlas AI Store Builder, makikita nyo yung links nila sa description below. Affiliate links to, so meaning may small commission kami kapag ginamit nyo sila. Pero wala kayong additional na cost. And yung support nyo ang nakakatulong para tuloy-tuloy yung paggawa namin ng tutorials na ganito. So kung nakatulong sa inyo yung video na to, make sure na mag-like, mag-subscribe, and i-hit ang notification bell. Pero other than that, thank you so much for watching and see you sa next video.